welcome back to Fresh at Burcot. Now this week I thought we'd talk about one of my very favourite flowers for the summer, sweet peas. Sweet peas are fabulous plants to grow and they're really easy. We're about the middle of April now and it's still not too late to sow them directly into the garden. There's some great varieties. This particular one is a little dwarf one here, the patio mix, but really strong colours. That's a lovely variety. You can get single colours here like this beautiful blue Noel Sutton, or there's this lovely Kupani here, which is this fabulous sort of magenta and purple, really beautiful colour. But if you're growing them just for general use, I'd go for a good mixture here. This one's called Show Bench. It produces really nice long stemmed flowers. That's a very good variety, very good mixture of colours and a good fragrance too. So that's one of the best ones to go for, Sweet Pea Show Bench. But if you're not confident about growing them from seed, you can buy plants ready grown. There's some great varieties here, all sorts of mixtures, single colours and mixed colours as well, and also some dwarf varieties as well. All of these are going to make a very good plants for you, and again very easy to grow. So do have a go with sweet peas. Now whatever type you're growing and whatever colours or mixtures you're growing, you will need to give them some sort of support. Now I like to use just straightforward canes here because I do grow some of these amongst my runner beans, and I just make a wigwam of canes amongst the runner beans and put the sweet peas up. To fasten the canes together you can use these wigwam clips here, which are very simple to use. You just push the cane through the top like this. And you see the canes just poke through the top there and are held into place by the rubber grips, and you can put as many or as few canes in as you want. Usually for sweet peas I'd say about 5 canes into that. Or there's these other type of fasteners here which are very simple to use. They've just got little rubber grips inside there, and you just push them onto the top of the canes like that. There's 5 segments here, so that would make a very simple wigwam like that, and there you are. They just go into the ground like that there. Or there's this very pretty willow wigwam. This is a fantastic nifty little thing, I think. Just comes like this, like a little bundle of sticks, but it's all fastened together. Open it out and there it makes a very attractive wigwam that you can grow your sweet peas up and really make a little bit of a feature. And if you want to make something really ornamental, then what about these metal obelisks? There's a nice little mini one there for some dwarf sweet peas, made of good heavy duty metal, plastic coated metal, and make an attractive feature in the garden while the sweet peas are growing up. Or this one here, which is called the crooked obelisk. You can see why. These sort of baubles on the top here, and this rather attractive modern wavy shape to it. So that's a really nice one. You can see that would make a really nice feature in the garden, whether or not you've got plants growing up it. Very nice one there. Now when you come to buy your sweet peas, if you're buying a pot of sweet peas, there you see that you've got up there, in there, probably about between 6 and 10 actual little plants growing. So what you want to do is just knock them carefully out of the pot like this. You can see they've got a good root system there. And just separate them out so that you're taking out about 2 plants. And then plant those 2 plants in at the base of your wigwam or obelisk, whichever you're growing up. And they will find their own way up. You can see here they're starting to produce their tendrils. These tendrils will wrap themselves around whatever support they've got, and away they'll go quite quickly. Once you've planted them, you need to just pinch out the tips and just go look at the top of the plant, and just below that top shoot just carefully pinch that out just with your finger and thumb, and that way you'll get a lot more shoots coming from the base of the plant here. So a lot more shoots, that equals a lot more flowers. So you'll get a really good show if you remember to do that. They will grow if you don't do that, but they'll be thinner. This way though you'll get a really strong, much stronger plant. And then once they start flowering, the absolute key thing to remember is to keep picking them, because they do make fabulous cut flowers, but as soon as they go to seed they will stop flowering. So if you've missed any, that you haven't picked them one day and you can see the seed pod starting to form, then just cut that off, because once, as I say, once they start producing seed, that will mean they'll stop flowering. So keep picking them, and you need to do that pretty much every day. You should be able to get a nice bunch full of sweet peas into the house every day while they're at their best. So very easy to grow, fabulously productive, and amazing scent. So a really, really good plant to grow, and an easy plant to grow for the summer.